As MulkearLIFE draws to a close after 5 years, the positive legacy of the project looks certain to run long into the future. The communities surrounding the river have actively engaged and taken ownership of the work of the project. As a result, the successes have been immense. The various agencies and communities must now take up the baton to move forward the conservation blueprint established by MulkearLIFE to ensure the river continues to flow in all her beauty for future generations to enjoy.
From my perspective, one of the greatest successes of MulkearLIFE has been the stakeholder engagement, the range of stakeholders, the work, and I have to be honest with you, the work of the project leader, Rory O'Croer. He's been fantastic in terms of engaging people on this particular project. The new buzzword in the world is citizen science, and Rory has absolutely engaged the citizens in relation to the science he's engaged in. We have the conservation volunteers, we have the stakeholder groups, we have the catch and management groups. They have done a fantastic job. And from IFI's perspective, the real positive lasting legacy of this project will be the citizen science and the stakeholder engagement.
There has been so much development that did take place over the last 2 or 3 years that I hope that there will be a continuation programme down the road someplace, because the type of work that's been done is very essential work and it should be continued.
Some of the most important things that MulkearLIFE have delivered have been in terms of local engagement and getting local people involved in the river, getting them out here with their wellies on and their gloves on to rip up the invasive species. And here in Anacotti we have some great examples of how that actually works. You know, there was huge beds of invasive species along this bank here. They've all been cleared out by volunteers, and that's a huge undertaking. But it's great for anyone who walks across the bridge. They can look down here now and see, I did that. You know, that used to be a sort of a jungle of horrible species, and now it's the native species are recolonising. And it's just the enhanced awareness that's come with the project in this area. So I mean, I'm sure if you went up to any kid now and asked them what a lamprey was, anywhere around Anacotti, they'd be able to tell you what it was. If you went anywhere else in Ireland, they probably wouldn't know. So it's that huge improvement in education and awareness, which is just definitely thrived under this project.
We're constantly undertaking public awareness work. We're constantly engaging with the community. We're trying to have the community engagements as open and transparent as possible. So we've had some very successful events again this last couple of months. We've had hugely successful events over the last 4 or 5 years. Events like World Fish Migration Day, Heritage Day, Fisheries Awareness Week, and events like that.
We're proud and honoured that we've been part of it. It's certainly a flagship for us for Inland Fisheries Ireland, and I would like to see more projects in the Shannon River Basin District again into the future.
The legacy of the MulkearLIFE programme will be that it will encourage others in other areas to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and go and do the same thing where it's needed.
The in-stream works that the MulkearLIFE have done have helped a lot to aerate the water and to get food moving again, but there's a lot more to be done, and we want to do that. And we don't want it to stop where it has made a good job of it so far.
We've done some fantastic work. The project and the project partners can be very, very proud of the work we have done. And when we look on the magical, majestic Mulkear, you know, there's every reason to be proud of what has been achieved. And the hope would be that the momentum that the project has built up over the last 5 years or so, that will carry on into the future, and that we will see continued work to improve the river, to improve the riparian zone, but that all would be working to achieve the same goal and vision. So hopefully that will be the case.